Hello, at Cottage Grove Quilt Company, we believe in teaching all of our students how to have good quality success on their piecing techniques. One of the ways you have that is when you begin to piece your blocks together and you have a finished block like this one, is that you take the time and you square up your block. Now most of you will roll your eyes and say, really, do I have to square up my block? The answer is do you want a flat quilt that lays beautiful? Then yes, you need to square your blocks up. Because what happens over time is as you start stitching these units together, if you've got a little seam here that wasn't just quite 1/4 of an inch, and this one over here was a little more than 1/4 inch, your blocks tend to start to be a little misshapen. And when they're misshapen and you begin to put other misshapen blocks together, then you end up with a misshaped quilt. And nobody likes a misshaped quilt. So for me, I like to use the Tucker Trimmer 3. And what you do is once you've made your blocks, this one is measuring out about 10.5, and you just take a few minutes. Now yes, it does take some time, but if you're doing a big quilt and it's got 20 blocks in it, you may have to designate an hour of a time to square up your final blocks, but it is an hour well spent, if that long. And you can see it's pretty straight, it's just got a few little edges on the side here. And you just take your square and your rotary cutter, go up one side and around the other, and then wipe off your whiskers, get the whiskers out of the way, take your block, turn it 180 degrees, lay your square back on it again, and you can see from this side we're in pretty good shape. We don't have much to do. So we're going to lay it out, and I think all we're going to get is a thread or two. But even that little bit, you would think, this little bit is all I trimmed off. That surely won't make my quilt a mess. But if you have that little bit and you multiply it by 20, that's like 1/8 of an inch. Well, 20 times 1/8 of an inch, you're going to be a couple inches off by the time it's all said and done. So if you want to make your long armer happy, take the time and square up your blocks before you put them together in your final quilt. Thank you.